everybody. Welcome to our new school. We're here today to show you around to our property. We're going to start off and walk you around as if it's a day in the life of Moncure student. Here we have our new future bus ramp. As you can see, they're still working on it today, but soon, in a couple months, we're going to have buses loading and unloading kids here for our school, and we can't wait. If you turn this direction, you can start to see our sidewalks as they're forming up where our grass is going to be, where our sidewalks are going to be. And if you look down the middle over here, you can see where our main car rider entrance is going to be. We'll walk you over there next to show you around. All right, here we are. We're at the front of the school, the main entrance. Looking at it from this side, a couple things to think about. The high structure over here, that's the structure of our cafeteria. Our main offices are right here. We switch over to this side. Our guidance suite is right there for our guidance counselors. And there's our gym from the outside. Looking above where the windows are, that's where our maker space is also inside. Let's go and walk into the front door. All right, here we are. We are in the main entrance to the school. Now, there will be glass walls or glass doors that are in this location. And straight in is our library. We'll take you there in a couple minutes. But your first entrance is going to come into the front office, most likely, as you're registering and learning our school. Let's take a look. All right, so right here, let's imagine that we have our countertop in this location. This is where you will register your kids. Boys and girls, this is where you will also have a chance to say good morning as you come to school. If you're feeling sick throughout the day, we're going to do a little shortcut towards our clinic. All right, so here we are. This is our clinic. We have a couple rooms over here where if you're really sick, you can be inside of there. Imagine a couple cots will be over this spot. Miss West will be right over in this location. And again, if you're sick, this is why this room is here to help you out. If you're feeling hungry, this is where you're going to be eating. This is our cafeteria. Look at all the lights. Look at all the light that's coming in through the windows. In this corner, we'll have a little kitchen area with a cooktop and storage. It'll be a lot of fun for us to make stuff. And some things we can't bake over there, we'll take into our kitchen. Let's go look back there. So you can see back in that area, that's where we're going to be making all the magic when Miss Helen's up baking our food. However, right here is where our serving line is going to be, where we'll have two different spots for us to gather our food each day. And if you look in the end, that's where we'll return our food at the end as well. Can't wait to see this room filled with kids. All right, here we are. This is the main space of the building. This is the library. Take a look around. Obviously, 2 stories, great looking structure. One of the features inside of our library is our spiral staircase, which would be really cool whenever we work out how there's going to be a special incentive when we're using this staircase as well for our school. Back in that corner, that's where you're going to be receiving your main library instruction. A lot of books will be over here in this way. Imagine the floor having more of a stream format because it's a very wilderness theme throughout the building. And that area is where it's going to be a mini maker space. And obviously the 2-story windows are great. Let's look outside to see how it looks. You can see a little bit down below right now, but that actually is going to have like a dry riverbed inside of it with stones. It should be really great to look outside there, and the woods look fantastic behind us too. If you turn around and look up, That's where you get to see where our makerspace is, and we'll take a step up there in a little bit. All right, take a look around. This is our brand new gym. It is the largest elementary gym that we have inside of Stafford County, and we are so lucky to have it. Not only are we going to have a full-size gym here with a wood floor, we have great stages to be over there. We have built-in risers that will be here along the side. And look at all the windows for the light that's going to be inside of here too. Can't wait to see us playing basketball and volleyball and you name it inside of this space, and performances up on that stage. Cool thing also, you can't see it very well, but the back part of our stage has a roll-up door. So we're able to have performances to the outside of our building. That's a really special feature of this school. Feel like singing? This is where you're going to be coming each week for music class. Whether you're hitting drums or some kind of percussion instrument or singing, this is the space that you're going to be making a lot of magic as well. Looking out onto the woods, a lot of storage will be around the building as well. And I just can't wait to hear this room with songs as well. All right, for those of you who love art, this is your space. Imagine that scene outside the window. Imagine our tables, imagine our kiln inside of here, all the supplies as well. This whole side will be over here to hold the supplies and your artwork. And cool feature over here is this wall. It'll actually have doors that goes open to a patio. So you'll be able to go outside during art and actually draw nature as it's growing right around you. Again, it's like something that we've never had here before in Stafford, and we're very lucky here at our school. Okay, here we are. We're on the top floor right now of the building. What we're looking down on right now is where our library is. We were down there a little bit ago. Also, if you look back in that direction, you can see where our makerspace is going to be. I take you back in there right now, but there's several people working back there. But you get an idea of how great it's going to be to be in that space, to look down the library, all the windows around this building. And the windows really are a feature that makes this building special to see around and get the outside light inside of it. Again, I just love looking outside to see that view of the building. All right, so here we are. This is one of our grade level neighborhoods. We're going to take a look around. You'll see that as you walk into it, we have a couple different offices and conference rooms. This is actually going to be one of our resource rooms we have in our building. You can see all the cabinets that are going in, a lot of built-in desks as well. This will be a conference room over on this side. So it's pretty great looking spaces. Of course, floors are not in all over the building yet, but they're coming along. Every one of these neighborhoods will have a sink with a bottle filler with them, so that'll be great. Now we get to our collaborative area. Imagine having 3 or 4 different stations inside this middle part. You can see over here, we're starting to get our cabinets up. There will also be a sink, so we can do some even different experiments out here in the open. I love the ceiling in this area. With the circles that are taking place, a lot of the recessed lights, it's going to be a really great area as well to learn. Let's look inside of a couple of our classrooms. There are 4 main colors that are also inside of our rooms. This is one of our orange rooms, obviously. We try to have the floor go along with that too, but all the rooms have cubbies for each of the kids, spots for the different books as well. So they'll have spots on their book cubbies as well as in their desks. Lots of space for the teachers as well to store their stuff. So again, this is one of our orange rooms. You can go across the way, we can see one of our green rooms. Again, I love the windows and the brightness that are inside of our building as well. So again, very similar to the other room. This surface over here will actually have a large surface that is magnetized and also a dry erase surface with a active board that will be inside the middle. So they're going to be great spaces to learn. As you walk back out here again, you can see that third of the 4 colors. It's like a more of a turquoise blue. Here's one of our yellow rooms. Again, how bright is that? And I can't wait to see this room in the morning. as that light shines through the windows. But again, very similar to all of our other rooms. This staircase actually goes from the bottom floor all the way up to the 3rd floor. There are multiple different staircases within our building, but it's going to be really great to move around. Although it's a large space, it's just really easy to move around inside the building. Here's one last room. Our corner rooms are always some of my favorites, with the extra window that goes above the whiteboard space. This room gives you a different perspective also, because you can start to see how the cabinets are going to go up. These are also magnetized and dry erase boards that will go as well. So all kinds of spaces between here and the other side of the room for us to teach and have student work posted for our kids. So from here, we're going to go outside and we're going to take a look at our playgrounds. Okay, here we are outside. We were just inside that lower level right there a minute ago as I showed you some classrooms. But now, this area right here is one of our playgrounds that we'll have for our equipment for our school. Also, you can see where that wall is different over there. That's actually for one of our outdoor learning spaces where we'll have benches built in for us to learn outside. The wall over here also will have spaces for us to grow vegetables and plants outside. They'll have these little hooks that are built into the wall, and soon they'll be going up. If we look up the hill this direction, that's where we're going to have a lot of our PE classes taking place. So let's walk on up and look. All right, so here we are, we're on our ball fields now. This space, you can see how it's starting to level out. This is where our basketball court's going to be outside. If we look over here, this is where our large rectangular field is going to be for us to play. It could be kickball, or it could be baseball, it could be soccer, you name it, that's that space. That's also a space where we're going to have a track placed in around that area for us as we're working on our walking and our running as students and as staff, hopefully. The other side, here's that other side of the gym, and that's the roll-up door from the outside. It's neat to see. So imagine if that goes up, if we're having field day outside, playing in the fields over here, basketball courts, entertaining taking place also from there on stage. It's a great space for us and I can't wait to use it. That's also the outside of the art room where you see the plastic over there. That's where that patio piece is going to be for us drawing from the outside. So it's neat to see it from the inside and the outside. We're going to walk from here down to some of our blacktop space where we're also play some of our recess games, and then I'll bring you to the other recess spot. Okay, here we are. So this blacktop area right here is kind of unique. It's actually an emergency turnaround space, but for us at recess, we're going to use this a ton. This space over here, imagine it being divided into 4 different basketball shooting areas with the hoops actually in the middle, with us shooting towards it for those spaces. This long stretch of the road we'll have covered with Foursquare. We're going to have hopscotch. We're going to have some outdoor shuffleboard stations here as well. A lot of different areas on our blacktop for us to spread out, as well as our 2 playground areas. You've seen one over here. We're going to take you over here in a second. But as we walk by, let's take a look in the middle. First of all, look at the height of the building. It's just a beautiful building from this side too. But that middle part, those 2 sections, that's where the library is looking out, and then the lower level. But this is the area where it's going to be all landscaped as well, with that dry riverbed that goes inside the middle. A lot of landscaping. It should look beautiful for us to come outside and have classes outside, not just being inside those classrooms. We love our classroom spaces, but to come out in nature and learn is even better. Can't wait to see that. All right, so here we are in our other playground area. Couple neat pieces about this space. First of all, over here, I love this patio. I didn't even realize it was going to be here until not recently, but I love the idea and thinking about how cool it would be to have some picnic tables there, some umbrellas, and having some cool lunch outside from time to time, or incentive picnics for our classes. Over on this side is where we're going to have a lot of our playground spaces. A lot of our equipment is going to be coming over here. Some other running. Again, our playgrounds are spread out in this location between here and the other side, and our blacktop. We're going to be all spread throughout that back part of the building for it, and it's just going to be a lot of fun for us as well. All right, here we are back at where we started. Again, the main entrance to the school is over there. A lot of us, when we come to school in August on our first days, are going to be coming right down this path into our building, and I can't wait for that to happen. I hope you enjoyed the tour today. Next time we have a tour on this property, I want to be back here on the actual site with you, showing you around as well. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon.